Fachokobo. A new elemental entity capable of powerful physical attacks, a symbol of bountiful harvest and fertility. This gargantuan chocobo has been adored by the people of the planet since time immemorial. Oh, thank you for all the hearts in chat. That's really, really lovely of you. In case of the blahs. Oh. Nobody requires fur baby cuddles, tea, and good books. Oh, requires. Not nobody requires. Everybody requires these things. Yes, I would like to return to the doctor. Tender Rose, thank you so much for the 18 months, mate. And you just kicked off a hype train as well. There you go. Hype train has been activated, peeps. You have 5 minutes to get it to the next level. And if you get it to the next level, you'll have 5 more minutes to get it to the next one. So on. So forth. So on. So forth. My God, really? It's at level 4 already? How? What? Did my chat just not mention it or something? Because that is a hell of an upgrade to start off with. Thank you very much, Kenneth, for the cheer there. And Bree, thank you for the gift sub. And Apple Fumble for the 10 gift subs. Dear Lord. And Kissel for subscribing with Prime for the 8th month. Thank you very much. You're very good at keeping that Prime train going. H Blossom dropped a 5. Oh, did that not show up? Let me just check on this. My goodness. Where was that? Oh, yeah, just before Tenderos. For some reason, it didn't... It kind of condensed those all into the same measure. Thank you very much, H Blossom. That was really kind of you. But there we are. We've managed to hit 140% of a level 5 hype train within about, I don't know, 2 minutes. Well, probably even less than that. 1 minute of it starting off. My God. Well done, everyone. Yes, we did it already. It's just like, boom. There we go. Thank you, everyone. That was incredibly kind of you. I really, really appreciate it. Right then, Doctor. Took us a while, but...
Did you manage to get everything I needed? Thank you. This ought to be more than enough. I can see why Aerith put her trust in you. Don't worry. I'll take it from here. You've done more than your fair share already.
Oh, thank you, Bilal, for the gift sub to Hollow Soul.
It'll come in handy.
Telluric Scriptures Volume 3. Hooray! And Omega Dragon gifting subs to the community as well. Thank you, everyone. We're up to 194% of the way. Well, 195% of the way through Hype Train Level 5. Thank you very much for the cheers, the Blood Sparrow and Melissa. And, of course, for the dab of heart in chat. It's always lovely to see. Okay. You know what? We've got loads of gear that I need to have a look at. I'm fairly certain we picked up a couple of new things. Let's go and have a look. Protective boots. Becoming slow or stop. Reduces the duration of detrimental status effects. Fury ring, enter battle in the berserk. Enfeeblement ring. What? But why? Why would you want this? Why? I don't understand. And we've got the transference module. Consuming ATB charges fills the limit gauge. Spectral cogwheel. Revival earrings. Crescent moon charm. Whistlewind scarf. Salvation badge. Healing carcanet. Increases the effectiveness of healing items, spells, and abilities. That would actually not be bad on someone who's a dedicated healer. Mythical amulet. The amulet that exalts the tutelary entities said to keep watch over the planet. Strengthens summons called forth in battle. I mean, that would be good if you could summon the way you used to be able to summon, but I just don't see it as useful with the way summons work as they are. They're so kind of hit and miss on whether you're going to get it. Maybe you just like to be a toad. That's a fair point. Nexus, thank you very much for the gift sub. An amazing kill as well. And H Blossom, thank you so much for the cheers. You're all being far, far too kind. Thank you so much. We're at 245% of the way through the hype train. My lord. Maybe that is an achievement for starting a battle as a toad. That's actually probably what it's going to be. That would be my guess, at the very least. Okay. Donk. Oh, hello, Tilly. Now, the question is whether Tilly wants to be in here just to use the scratching post, or whether Tilly actually wants to stay in here. We will find out in a moment on which direction she goes in. What? What just happened? Did someone just boss Tifa out of the way? Wow. Has Tilly decided?
She's grooming.
Oh, okay. If she wants to stay in your own room, she can stay in your own room. Thank you, Sheila. There we go. Right. And thank you very much, Aquamenta Zero, for the cheer. I think we pretty much have everything we need. Hey! I picked up... Oh, no, now she wants to leave. Now that the choice has been taken off her, she's like, oh, but I want to go out, though. Tilly, you're a scallywag. But you're my scallywag, so let me let you out. Come on, then. Come on, then, you. Right, you go. Sometimes I think she just wants to come in here just to check that I'm still there. There we go. Is this a cat? You remove the choice, they want the choice removed. Yeah, pretty much. Thank you so much, though, everyone, for that hype train. By all means, please share your new hype train emotes. Right. Okay, so with that, I think we've done all of the quests that we had outstanding. Yeah, we've just got to go back and deliver Subterranean Menace, and then that's it. We've done everything in Chapter 14. I think we've done every quest that has ever been available to us, from what I can tell. Alright, we need to go and grab a... Well, let's go and tow it with Chadley. Well, that being said, there's not too much reason to, I suppose, because it's not like he has any new quests for us. I really do love just the feel of these areas. They're so well designed.
Not gonna make it into work anytime soon.
And now the latest on last night's...
They didn't mention the Undercity even once!
...of the Sector 7 place. At an emergency press conference held by Shinra earlier, representatives confirmed that the collapse was orchestrated...
They didn't mention the Undercity even once!
...known as Avalanche. This same group is also believed to be responsible for the bombings of Mako Reactor 1...
Bunch of psychopaths trying to kill us all.
Right, let's go and grab Chocobo.
Hey there, where you headed?
I'm headed back to Sector 6, if I can. I really wish they actually animated the whole Chocobo ride like they do in Final Fantasy XIV. Even when I have no reason to use a Chocobo because it's not that far, I like using the Chocobo in Final Fantasy XIV just to ride the Chocobo. Ah, this tea is gorgeous. Hello.
You took care of those monsters? Oh, thank you. That's one less big problem to worry about. We owe you.
I know it's tough right now, but stay strong, you hear?
You too, buddy. But hey, we're grounders. We don't break easy. I know it's not much, but take this with my thanks.
Oh, that is another melee gun for Barrett. Damn it. Don't you understand that melee guns don't make any sense? It's like walking up to someone while you've got a pistol that you could have completely have shot them from afar and instead just holding the gun next to their head so they can just grab the gun off you. And that's equally as dumb in my opinion. Alright, but the tea, for those asking, by the taste, give me a second. Actually, you know, it's probably more the smell than the taste that tells me that this is probably a breakfast tea. Breakfast teas don't have a very strong aroma. Quite. There is a smell to them, but it just doesn't smell of anything. If that makes sense. Right. Let's have a look. Wrecking ball. Strike 3 or more enemies. Do you literally just have a giant ball on the end of the... oh my lord. I mean, okay. At least it's a spiked wrecking ball. You know what this is also called, Barrett? It's called a mace. If I give you this, I give you a mace arm. That's what you'll have. You'll have a mace for an arm. Let's upgrade it, though. 130 points. It is a very orky weapon. Yeah, no, I completely agree with that. This is quite possibly the orkiest weapon that Barrett could have. All right. 14 SP for an additional slot, so it takes us up to 5. Oh, so this is a straight up 6. Okay. Okay, I'm down with that, actually. All right. Oh, wow. Half a point for each skill point spent on attack power here. Not great. Not great. Almost the same here, honestly. Eesh. Okay. Well. The ATB charge rate is quite nice, so we'll take that. Did I steal from the behemoth? No, but I did scan it. It didn't have anything worth stealing. At least I didn't think it did. Did it? Oh, it was a ring. Oh, damn. How silly of me. I do apologize. I must have thought that that was its drop item. Damn. I do apologize, everyone. That was not for lack of me assessing it and checking. That was just me being an idiot apparently, and completely missing that it did have something that I wanted to steal. Restart the game, it's the only option. Indeed, Belial, indeed. But no, that's what hard mode is there for. I can pick up all of the things that I missed the first time through. A ring that'll make buffs last longer. Honestly, I probably wouldn't take that anyway over any of the other things I've got. Let's have a look. Buff duration, magic damage reduction when guarding, crippling damage. Ooh, that's just a straight up crippling damage boost. It's not tied to hit points or anything. But the thing with this wrecking ball, it has like no hit point bonuses. Which is just awful. Stagger Siphon. Bloodsucker. You know what? Bloodsucker does make sense. We'll grab that. Limit break damage plus 5% boost. I don't use his limit break nearly enough to make that worthwhile. Go with Stagger Siphon for now. Throw out the PS4, get a new one, restart the game. Yeah, indeed. This PS4 is clearly cursed. I forgot to steal one ring. Cursed game, cursed PS4. The only option is to burn it. To purge the heresy. Cleanse it of its obvious corruption. It is the only way. Alright, okay, well, at least this thing has a lot of options in terms of its materia. But we'll only have this for as long as I need to have it in order to get this gun. Strike 3 or more enemies. Yeah, that's going to be fairly easy for us to do. Alright, let's switch this up. We did have synergy materia. I'm not too worried about losing that. Let's have a look. You know what? I'm barely spending any time on my wind materia. And I kind of feel bad about that one. So let's get that. But then we're going to grab... maybe ATB... maybe Paramateria, first strike materia, luck up, magic up, MP up, HP up. I could give him... You know what, sure. Barrett, you're going to have 2 HP up materials on you. Let's just have a quick look at you. You've now got 6,185 HP. Glorious. Glorious. I think Bloodsucker is useless. Your greatest problems are boss fights, and only a few bosses have that yet. Yeah, but it does mean that I won't be as worried about constantly spamming Cure, and thus needing to have a use up ether pots when I'm like, oh, maybe behind this door is going to be an engagement, and I don't want to have to take up an ATB charge to restore health, and then another ATB charge to cast heal. So I'm sometimes tempted to use up items where otherwise I could conserve them. But yeah, no, that's actually pretty good. Aavak, put synergy plus poison on the wrecking ball. That way you can mace people to the face with a mace. But I can't say no to that because you did such a good job informing that one. Fine. We'll go with poison then. Doesn't really need to be any of the particular materials, but we'll use this one. Elemental material, that needs to go. No, I want it gone. Move the material. So we've got wind and poison. Poison on a synergy, so it's something that Barrett will cast whenever he gets a chance to. I guess I'll give you ice as well. As for you, HP absorption materia. Whenever I cast what? What will I cast? HP absorption materia whenever I cast healing. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that, which is a shame. It's a damned shame, but it would be funny. That being said, though, it works with deadly dodge and parry. So if I dodge and then attack... Ooh. Attack command will do area damage immediately after dodging. Wow, that's actually an amazing combo. That's legitimately an amazing combo. I'm going to give you a 2-piece dagger materia. And we're going to take deadly dodge. Okay. The wrecking ball is amazing. Oh my god, the puns. It hurts. Please, why? Why are you punishing me? Okay, so that is pretty much everything we needed to do. And now we've got to be over yonder. Over the wall. Okay, Sam's delivery station just down there. There we go. Whomp. The puns are life, Aavak. You must embrace the puns. See, that sounds like exactly what the gods of chaos want you to believe. Okay. So from here, we need to go this our way, I think. Yep. What's this? Letter from the guardian angel obtained. Elemental. Ooh. I approve. Let's go and have a look at this, though. Key items. Merc, I saw what you did for the people here, and on behalf of those you helped, I just wanted to say thanks. You've shone a bit of sunlight on this dreary town. I attached a little something to this letter. It's not much, but I figured it might come in handy. Don't forget, you've got an angel watching over you now. The guardian angel of the slums. I wonder if we would have gotten that if we didn't go to as great lengths completing all the quests. But getting another elemental materia? mean, we've got time materia, subversion materia. Unfortunately, we don't have a load of things. Revival is getting that. Magnify on healing. Synergy there. We've got 2 elementals now. This is great. Yes. I'm going to... steadfast block materia. I'm going to drop the steadfast block in favor of the time materia because I do like being able to haste peeps. Though having that on magnify would be amazing in a way, but I want to get that built up first. I don't mind so much getting rid of breach. What element do I want to give cloud? My guess is correct, we're about to head in a direction of people. So I think having fire is good. Okay, what kind of gear have I got? Do I have something with a connection? This is such a drop. I lose 48. I can't realistically do that. As much as it hurts. No. Well, I guess we'll just keep it because once we've leveled up Wrecking Ball, we can go back to it. So basically, what we found when we've been fighting Shinra before is either mechs or people. And people are fire and mechs are lightning. So I do need to make sure that we've got lightning available to us. Lightning, poison ice, and wind there, actually. So we've got kind of got a little bit of everything. We should be good. All right. I'm good with this. Oh, please, Bart. I need that line. It needs to be in my life right now.
Do this. Once we start up that wall, we won't be coming back here anytime soon.
I'm kind of guessing that we're not going to have the joy and the sheer wonderfulness of climbing up the like broken pipes and stuff. But then we did have the whole segment of the underside of the plate. So I'll accept that. But if this line isn't there.
So, when this is over, you gonna go on being a merc?
That's the plan.
Reckon it suits you.
Yeah, it does.
Used to think you were a little shit with a big attitude and a bigger inferiority complex. Quite possibly the worst person I have ever met. But that was before I figured you out.
Okay.
All this, it ain't you.
Deep down, you're a pretty nice guy. Didn't see it when we were kids, but...
Don't know about any of that. But kindness is no use on the battlefield. If anything, it's a liability.
Hey, no one's asking you to treat Shinra with kid gloves.
Aerith's up there waiting for us.
Then we better get a move on, huh?
Ready?
My heart just died a little bit. It was a nice scene, but it wasn't the scene. Oh, apparently I missed the materia by not turning around. But I got the materia from the letter.
Two goals. Goal 1, kick some Shinra ass and save the planet. Goal 2, save the girl while kicking more Shinra ass and get out.
Copy.
There's one more where the path branches the series. Oh, well. Sorry for missing that, chat. I haven't been as observant as I usually have been. I do apologize. What kind of material was it, just out of
Be
curiosity?
careful. No telling what's gonna collapse or when.
Bobby, where did Daddy go?
Don't worry, sweetie. Everything will be okay.
We'll take our time. Make sure I don't miss out on more things.
Are you hurt?
Chunk.
Can you stand? Are you hurt?
No. My back aches like crazy, but that was before this.
Never admit fault, Aavak. You're just saving things with a hard playthrough. Yeah, yes, clearly. That's absolutely what I'm doing. Because you can't see my shifty eyes, you don't know that I've got them. So you must take what I'm saying at face value. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, the people on the top side would have had an awful time of it. Wait, understand that the people on the top side are not on the top side anymore. They were on this thing when it fell. They're just slightly higher up than the slums at this point, but they are now on the ground.
Damn it! Not again.
Let's have a proper look around, though.
Are you hurt?
No. My back aches like crazy, but that was before this.
Can you
They moved to the ground floor, indeed.
Damn it! Not again.
Why did this have to happen?
Because President Shinra is an
How long we'll be safe
epic
here?
douche. I don't think this was Jesse's parents. Didn't they live in the Sector 5 slums? Sorry, on the Sector 5 plate? Oh, you might be right, though. And yeah, pretty much anyone that falls from that kind of height. You know what? I actually don't have a solid grasp on how the physics would play out with that, because the plate would have significant wind resistance. You know, that much air would have to vacate. Now, the plate is incredibly heavy, but that much air would have to move out from underneath the plate. So the plate might fall at a reasonable... Well, I want to say it's not slow, but it wouldn't fall, like, you know, crazy fast either. But likewise, it probably wouldn't fall evenly. It wouldn't be like they're on the ground until it hits the ground and then they just get flunch, flattened to the floor, and probably hurt then. It would more than likely tip as it was falling, as the air, you know, slight differences in the airflow makes one direction easier than the other, and then it just exacerbates that problem, and the whole plate just kind of slides down one side. So people would have just been sliding off the plate as it was falling. One side may have touched down before the entire plate was completely removed from the surface. And so its descent might have actually been buffered a bit. I don't know. People may honestly have been on the plate, and I mean everyone would have going to been hurt. I mean if you've ever been jumped off a swing at the peak, as you know, in the playground that was behind my old school when we didn't have lessons, we just go and hang up there, and there was these swings, and then a good about 2.5 meters away was the railing around the yard, and so we would try to swing up to the highest point and then let go of the swing with enough momentum to carry us over and land on the other side of the fence. And whilst we were learning to catch the right angle on that, sometimes you'd let go a few seconds too late, and the problem is then all your momentum is pointing up. It isn't pointing at 45 degrees, which is the best angle to have. It's pointing more like, you know, I don't know, maybe 15 degrees if you assume up is 0. And so you go up and then you come down. And even if you land, well, if you don't roll, all of that shock goes up through your legs, through your hips, and into your guts, and it stays in your guts. Oh my god, it feels like you're gonna vomit. The impact just rattles your insides so much. Was this before the trebuchet? No, this was after. This was after. But I don't think anyone would realistically be walking this off without some serious broken bones and bruises, but I don't think it would literally be everyone would be flattened by it. I think the way that this would have fallen, a lot of people on the top would have fared a lot better than the ones on the bottom. Aavak, how did any of you survive childhood? Well, you know, this is to quote Dune, God made the heads of the Welsh valleys to train the faithful.
Hey, you guys might want to turn around.
A friend of ours needs help.
It's too dangerous.
For you, maybe.
Wow, way to put him down, Cloud. What a chick.